Okay, so I don't have the same luck as I do with basketball games with football games, but I thought I would try the NFL game. As y'all remember, I got it with the one of the WWEs back then, two for the price of one. I didn't ever play it as much, but I decided to get it out tonight and try it. Now I've got to do a test here, so we're gonna have to let me get online. I'm just directly from the console right now. So I'm going to give that a minute to pick up. Let me make sure we are logged in here on the systems. Okay. Let me open D-Live here and see if I'm live on D-Live. Okay. And I am working. I am working. Okay, hold on just a second. I'll be ready in just a bit. Got a training account. Yeah, I don't have the same kind of luck with football games as I do the basketball. Wow. Can I change the team? I guess I don't get to change the team. Okay, here we go. Hawks versus Chicago Bears.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. With that, let's get out to venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Standing by with the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Here's Moore on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
I messed that up.
Douglas, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Hey, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Back to throw. And he's going to be
dropped the ball.
to go back to Macklin there. And now it's second down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw is made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
You got tackled.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
You didn't even get the move.
They got the completion. Now, they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he finds Harry Douglas. And
he got tackled.
Down, but not before he works it past the 50. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Oh, that's a big pickup right there. That play might have saved them. Now they got to get up to the line of scrimmage quick. They've got to spike it.
Moore now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete.
Hit the ball. He missed it.
So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. There was the pressure you were talking about, force the incompletion.
And it doesn't always have to end in a sack, does it? Sometimes you can make a good play by forcing the incompletion with the pressure.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Jeremy Mack backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
was terrible, y'all. That was terrible. That was horrible. It was horrible. I don't even know what I'm doing in this game. Okay, play. Ow, my head. Okay, here we go. Solo challenges. I haven't done anything in this game. I probably just turned it on and never play it. Go on and do a giraffe. Why do you make changes? I have to always play the same team.
Hey, it's the coach at our Tiburon Studios in Orlando. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. With that, we send you up to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Stay commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Alongside Charles Davis. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. More now. And he's going to find his go-to man so far. That's Macklin. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes. To throw is Moore on 1st and 10. The veteran Jeremy Macklin was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Now Moore to throw again. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. He was looking to go back to Macklin there. And it's third down.
I'm tired. I'll probably get off.
Do you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore.
I'll try to play a little more
You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Going back to Macklin. This time he's got it complete.
He got his ass
kicked. 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Detroit! Detroit! Leopard! Leopard!
More now. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Antonio Gates, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Cousins. And he'll bring this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Cousins to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. In the final minute. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the 4th. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
A very extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the
They got him
before
down.
He's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They got him down.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
They got him down.
Just that. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
They drive some people crazy underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the
They didn't
defense
get the
downfield.
move.
Moore looking to throw on second down.
Oh, he
And his
missed it.
throw here's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. Now Cousins. Oh, he's going to take a shot right that time. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have... And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And look at this. They're going to try an onside kick to begin overtime. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, they went with the ultimate element of surprise side kick to start OT, and it backfires.
Not just element of surprise,
Go look at him.
but element of hubris. I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with. And to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. But boy, what a gamble.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Well, no problems moving the football on this opening drive. Now here's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, here's Cousins. And this will be caught. Touchdown! They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see, and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
I will see y'all next time. That was only 28 minutes. But I'm just too tired to play. I don't know if I'll be going to bed yet, but I'll be too tired to play at least. Yeah, I know better. I've got to take me a shower in a little bit. I slept most of the day. I'll be back with some more gaming tomorrow. I'll see y'all soon.